Hi everyone, Ivan Susan here from Vloggers on the Loose. The armchair bandits have got to me, guys, so they've told me not to say guys too much. So I'm not going to say guys. Okay guys, we're here at 55 kilometres south of the Perth CBD. We're at Port Kennedy. And Port Kennedy's got a population of about 13,800 residents. Now it's built on a fairly large area, over 21 square kilometres, and that's the beach behind me. Not much of a beach over there. The sand's very dirty, very grey colour. There's a few people here though on the beach, but the sand's quite grey, and there's a boat launching ramp over there to your right, and it's quite a muggy day in Perth. As you can see the horizon over there, it's quite hazy. So we might just take a bit of a... It says no dogs are allowed here on this beach, but you can see some yob has brought a dog in. Not on a leash, because I will show you the sign where it says that. And the council's done the right thing by putting the sign up, but there's always some yobbo coming in and doing silly things. And if someone gets bitten, they run away, they don't know about it. And there's the sign over there. It clearly says your dog is not welcome on this beach. On the spot fine of $200 applies. Well, I don't see any rangers around, so you can't have an on the spot fine because there's no rangers around anyway. So the council needs to do that. Anyway, we'll take you guys to a different area of Port Kennedy now. Okay, we're in a different part over here. This is like a little village over here in Port Kennedy. These people have got front row seats of the ocean. They're right in front of the ocean. The ocean's through there, just behind those trees. Of course, we've got all these trees in front, but they should get ocean views because they're double-storey houses. And over here, in front of us, here's a few villa type things, or townhouses. They're also double-storey. They've got balconies. This house here, right in front of me here, this one's right in front of the ocean. Older style house, but decent size. And then there's a few nice houses over there, which is it's a bit raised over there. Morning. One of the friendly locals there, on his push bike. So guys, we've got some double-storey houses over here. Some vacant land here. That'll be worth a bit. Not for sale. So Port Kennedy is fairly close to Rockingham. It's only 9.5 kilometres from Rockingham. So you've got a lot out here because Rockingham's got a lot of things happening over there. We did do a video on Rockingham, so we'll link that to this one, and you can check that out. There's a nice looking house here. Seems to be a few vacant blocks over here on the beachfront. I don't know if people are going to build on it or they're just keeping it for investment. But if it's for investment, they should be selling it now because everything's gone through the roof over here in Perth. So, a bit of history on Port Kennedy. Port Kennedy is built on Betcher Point, which is the southernmost point of the Warnbro Sound. It was also the site for multiple ship beachings, so the water must be shallow over there. Here's a house going to go up here. They've just put the pad down. Let's go have a closer look at that. It looks like a decent sized pad. It'll probably be a double story, so you'll have another area on top over there, and this bit right in front of us will be the garage. See these houses over here on the right? They'll get good ocean views because it's quite raised over there. There's big retaining walls over there. That's quite raised. Here's another nice looking house over here. So yeah, a lot of ship beachings over here in its early day. So it must be shallow water out there somewhere. So guys, Port Kennedy was declared a town site in 1953. However, when the suburb was named in 1974, it was named Betcher after the Point Betcher where it's built on. But in 1990 the suburb was renamed Port Kennedy. So there you go. So we might just take you guys to another part of Port Kennedy and show you around there. We'll see you there shortly. Okay, this year Port Kennedy has a golf course. It's a 9-hole golf course, and by 2025 it's going to be turned into an 18-hole golf course. So 2025 the other 9 holes should open. There's also a restaurant pub over there to the left, and there's some kids play equipment right in the centre over there. And there's a new estate out here also with all sorts of display homes and that. It's called Kennedy Bay. So that's the display homes over there in the foreground. Not sure if you guys can see it, but there's a few well-known builders over there. So not a bad looking golf course actually. Here's the sign here, it says Kennedy Bay, and that's the new estate. Okay, so this here is called Lark Hill Park, and it's a big sporting complex over here in Port Kennedy. So they've got a little stadium over there, tiny little thing, but nevertheless it's a stadium, and it's all floodlit. You can see all the lights and stuff, so they can play night sports. And across there they've got rugby goals across there. And then to the left of that, sorry, it's Aussie rules football. We'll walk down there and have a look. So we'll walk over this big car park over here. There's a lot of parking over here. A lot of parking. And the whole place is floodlit. When we drove down here, I just saw lights everywhere. And I thought, wow, there's a lot of lights. But yeah, this is, you can play night sports here, so there's a bigger stand over there. So the one in front of us here, you can see it better now probably, that's the rugby fields over there. And then next to it, where there's a lot of cars, well, it isn't. No, it's also rugby over there, but there's something happening over there, so there must be some sort of fair going on or something, because I see a lot of umbrellas. But you get the gist of it, guys. It's a massive sporting centre out here called Lark Hill Sportsplex. That's what it's called. So we'll take you guys to a different part of Port Kennedy now. We'll see you there shortly. So guys, I haven't been in this Port Kennedy area for a long time, and things have certainly changed around here. Check out all the shops over here. This is called Port Kennedy Central. It's on Warnbro Sound Road. They don't obviously value their bus stops. How are you supposed to sit there? But anyway, there's shops as far as the eye can see. There's an IGA in this side over here where we're walking, and that's the main supermarket in there. There's also a pub over here called PK Tavern, and there's a sign up there. Sounds like a pub you'll see in Thailand or something, PK Tavern. Looks like a decent sized pub. And there's a TAB in there also. For all you people who don't know, the TAB is a gambling place where you can bet on anything that moves. And across the road there, that's a commercial part of this area, where you've got tyre place and an auto tuning place over there. Good Sammy's, which is a second-hand clothing shop, and Better Electrical, where you can buy white goods, all sorts of stuff across there. So shops as far as the eye can see. So there's plenty of shopping over here in Port Kennedy. So what we might do now is take you to a different part of Port Kennedy, because and we'll see you there later. Okay, we're in another part of Port Kennedy here. This is more the inland sort of residential part, a bit back from the ocean, and pretty good houses out here. We've just been for a bit of a drive around, and I've seen a lot of all the houses have got fairly well maintained gardens out here, really well maintained. So credit to Port Kennedy. I haven't found a bad garden yet. So well done to the people of Port Kennedy, keeping your gardens nice and neat. And over here, this is a park over here, guys, right in the middle of all these houses, because the park's in the middle, the houses go right around. So it's quite a good looking park actually. There's some sort of lake in the middle there, because I can see a fountain shooting up over there. And not in that way. And the fountain's over there. And yeah, there's a quite a decent looking lake in the middle there. So that looks pretty good. Nice, well maintained park. A lot of greenery, a lot of lawn areas going through it. And have a look at the houses over here, guys. They're pretty good looking houses actually. Now guys, I'm going to have a bit of a whinge, because I know you like my whinges. I had a bit of an encounter in the male toilets, guys. Yeah, in the male toilets near the beach. Come on guys, get your heads out of the gutter. Not that type of encounter. We did film the beach area before that, and we did show you guys a sign over there that says no dogs allowed on this beach. Your dogs are not welcome, it said, something like that. It will be on the video. Well, we showed you that black dog running on the beach without a leash on or anything, and the dog shouldn't have even been there. Well, when I went to the toilet, I was just about to step in, and this same black dog comes running out of the damn toilet. I said, what the heck? And that's exactly what I said. I never said what the F. I said, what the heck? A dog in a toilet? When I said, what the heck? A dog in a toilet? This guy come out and he said, what the fuck's wrong with that? Now fuck off, you cunt. When I was in the toilet, I heard another person say to his child, another bloke say to his child, it's okay mate, I think the dog's gone now. So obviously that child was traumatized by this dog, because he was quite a lively dog, and a decent sized dog also. So let's behave ourselves here in Perth and in Australia. Don't bring all your shit attitudes with you. Keep them at home. That guy was out of... It was not correct what he said. He was completely out of line. Okay, we're here in Port Kennedy in Western Australia, guys. And the houses are really nice here. All the gardens are very well maintained over here. It really is. I'm very pleased with all this. Look at this. They've done a very minimalist garden here with a cactus in front there. And that looks pretty good. Look at that lawn. That's real lawn, by the way, guys. It's real lawn. Now we're coming up to the house over here that's for sale. And I think this is the one that's the cheapest house in Port Kennedy. That's for sale. It's just over here. And it's a 4 by 2 by 2. Guys, by the way, what I was going to say also, the blocks are massive out here. Massive. So this is on a 660 square meter block. Check this out, it's right at the end of a cul-de-sac. There's a little laneway there in front, but it's not a bad looking house. And number 20 Baltimore Gardens in Port Kennedy. It's pretty good, well maintained and everything. And on a 660 block, like I said, and they're looking for offers over 599,000 Australian dollars. So that's the house there. That's the cheapest house that we found in Port Kennedy. And look at this house here. Look at that little hedge. That looks nice. And I like that stonework in front of it. That looks pretty good also. So it's pretty quiet streets around here also, I've noticed. I like the house across the road here on the right hand side. I like all that that fancy work going along the gutter there, right around. So guys, we might just wind it up over here in this part of Port Kennedy. And this is just showing you guys the houses a bit back from the beach. So what do you think? Leave some comments below. I think it's quite a decent suburb actually. It's quite nice out here. So we'll wind it up over here and go to a different part of Port Kennedy. Okay guys, we're in another part of Port Kennedy over here. This is fairly close to the beach. The beach is just behind us. But we just want to show you guys the types of houses over here. I don't know why people have planted these 2 pine trees here on their front, because these things get damn big. They can go to about 20 meters or more. Here's an interesting house over here on the left. Bit of colour work going on in there. Pots and fences and a lot of but it's quite minimalist. It's only lawn on the front verge there. The rest is all gravel. So guys, let us know what you think of Port Kennedy. Do you like it out here? Would you move out here? Leave some comments below. Close to Rockingham. Distance from the CBD though, 55 kilometres. But only 9.5 k's to Rockingham. So you've got everything out there in Rockingham. And if you go the other way, you'll hit Mandurah. So I'm not sure how far it is from Mandurah. I would probably say 15 kilometres from Mandurah, and Mandurah's got a lot of things happening out there. There's talk about developing some more areas out there in Mandurah. So Mandurah's going to be quite big. So we've taken a walk through here, and we're going to eventually end up at the most expensive house in the area that's advertised at the moment. So we'll show you guys that. It's quite a hefty price tag. So these houses over here, they sort of, you know, they're getting on in life, shall we say, like me. And but like I pointed out before, there's a new estate that's opening up here. He's going around that corner quite fast. He nearly rolled his car. That's how fast he went around there. There is a new estate opening up there here in Port Kennedy called Kennedy Bay, and that's pretty close to the beach and close to the golf course, so that should be interesting. There's a few bigger houses here in this little enclave. There's a massive one up there. I don't know if that's the one that's the most expensive. No, it's not. But that's a pretty big one. Here's a decent sized one here. This one looks fairly newish. You'd want this house. That's the most expensive. You'd at least want it to have ocean views and that. You'd want it to have something for the price tag. Hey, what's happening over there? There's a lot of things going on there on a vacant block. I don't know if they own that block because they've set up camp over there. They've got a camper van there. They've got a kids' play thing there, trampoline. Look at that house there, guys. That big one. That's a 3-story house there. That's massive. It's right in a cul-de-sac. Look what's going on here. They've got a camper van, they've got a sea container, and they've got a trampoline over there. I don't know if it's their block. It could be owned by that people who own that house there. I'm not sure. Look at this driveway over here. This goes down to the other house behind it. So some weird setups over here in this part of Port Kennedy. Look at this house here, guys. There's a massive house here. Absolutely huge. Goes a fair way back there also. You'd be fairly disappointed if you couldn't get ocean views from that. Look at the front of it. It's quite impressive. Quite an impressive looking house. And look at the driveway. This goes to somewhere else. That's not their driveway, that goes to the houses behind there. So guys, this here is actually the most expensive house. What I said looked quite impressive. There's no for sale sign here. Don't know what's going on. I can't even see a number. There's no number on the wall or anything. Because the one next door is 21, so this must be number 19. Anyway, it's number 19 Monte Carlo Heights, Port Kennedy. It's on a 791 square metre block, guys. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage. And it's 465 square metres of living. It says it's ocean front, so the ocean is over there. I wonder if we can walk up here. We'll walk up this road here. No, it's someone's driveway. Okay. So that there, that's part of the house at the back there also. So it's a pretty big house. It's 465 square metres of living area. And it's got a pool and a spine there. And you'll need some serious coin for that house, because it's one offers around 2 million Australian dollars for that house. So there you go, 2 million bucks. Any of our viewers got 2 million bucks lying around and they're interested in Port Kennedy, you can buy yourself a nice house over here. Here's a vacant block here. They're about to build on it. They've fenced it off, but they've levelled everything off over there. And they're doing a hell of a lot of retaining work over there. There's a lot of limestone retaining going on in there, with steps going up and all sorts of stuff. It's quite a strange sort of area here, because you've got these long... I wonder if we should walk down here and have a look. The one next door is someone's driveway. And this one here looks like a path. Sandbars, strong currents, boat traffic, snakes. Great. Look at this house, guys. This is ocean front, living over there, because he's got a really good view because the ocean's just there. If you can see it, they're very high up over here. Very, very high up. Because the ocean, and these people here have got good ocean views also. Obviously that end house there, that's been there for a while. So what I might do now, guys, I might give you the median house price. There's the ocean there. And the median house price in Port Kennedy, even though that most expensive house is so expensive, the median house price is pretty good. 552,000 Australian dollars. And the median unit price over here is 390,000 Australian dollars. And the median land price is 310,000 Australian dollars. So guys, there was a lot of snakes, warnings back there with snakes. 2 signs we saw. So we might just wind it up over here because I don't fancy being bitten by a snake. So we'll wind it up over here in Port Kennedy. Ocean's just there. It's quite a hefty drop down there from where these houses are. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.